Welcome to Zakitude News. I'm your host, Zach Iscock. Now, today is a slightly unofficial start to my new show. I wasn't planning on starting filming today, but I found some news that I just had to share. And while it's not actually news yet, it's still just a rumor. This is fairly big in certain circles. It's not big like earth-shattering news, stuff like that, but it is fairly big to a very large group of people. And that group of people is Star Wars fans, fanatics, geeks, nerds, and pretty much big news to anyone who's got an appreciation for a fine female form. Disney, as you all know, bought out Star Wars a few years ago, and they've greenlit a new trilogy, plus a ton of standalone films, and a bunch of games got canceled, but a bunch of other games got started. This is more along the lines of the cancelizations. As you know, Slave Leia is one of the most memorable parts of Return of the Jedi. Who doesn't love that metal bikini? I mean, it's probably got great support. I digress. But in news that is kind of surprising and at the same time very progressive, Disney is potentially on their way to phasing out any Slave Leia merchandise. Action figures, t-shirts, all kinds of things like that. Now, most times, rumors like this can be easily just thrown away because, well, that's just it. They're rumors, right? There's nothing official being said yet. Except there's one kind of major thing that gives some weight to this rumor. And that is that J. Scott Campbell, a Marvel's comic artist, supported this rumor by saying on Facebook, Daisy Radley won't have to fight against anything. Disney is already well on its way to wiping out the slave outfit from any future products, period. You will not see future merchandising featuring the Slave Leia outfit ever again. Trust me. He then went on to say, I've heard it from 2 sources. We can't even draw Leia in a sexy pose at Marvel, let alone in that outfit. We also had a 3D Slave Leia statue killed at a major manufacturer because there will no longer be any Slave Leia merchandise. So, while that adds a fair amount of support to the rumor, it is still just that, a rumor. Now, it does kind of make sense that Disney would want to do this, however, because Princess Leia was such a major character to the original trilogy. She was badass. She held her own against Jedi and Sith and space pirates, and she kind of schooled all of them along, right? And then all of a sudden, in return, she was sexualized with that metal bikini. And then all of a sudden, that's all people would think about when they thought of Leia. It was Slave Leia. You go to Comic-Cons, and when you see people dressed up as Leia, 9 times out of 10, they're a Slave Leia. They're not a Princess Leia with her blaster. No, she's a Slave Leia in her metal bikini with her chain around her neck and a leash. And I can see why Disney would do this, because that's not the kind of female role model you want. You don't want little girls looking up to a girl in a metal bikini with a leash. You want them looking up to that princess with her blaster kicking ass. That is who you want as a role model. So to me, this rumor makes a lot of sense, and I could actually really see it being true. Because we want more positive role models, especially female role models for our children. Right now on television, you've got Supergirl, which just premiered, which I can see being a huge role model for young girls, especially because it's got a girl in the main role who is going out and saving people and kicking ass while looking respectable and not being sexualized in any way. So even if this rumor isn't true, I kind of think it's a good idea, so I hope it is true actually. So if you have any of those Slave Leia action figures, their prices are going to go up. If you don't have any and you want one, you should probably buy one right away. Personally, I won't be buying one because I've always found the action figures especially a little creepy. I mean, why would I just, no, they're just too creepy for me. But I want to know what you guys think. So leave your opinions in the comments below. If you think it's a great idea, if you think it's just an absolutely terrible idea and we need more slave Leias in our life, let me know. I hope you enjoyed the show. I hope you are looking forward to future episodes. This won't be the only Zakitude news this week. This isn't my first main video. This is my first official video. But I'll have an actual full episode for you later this week where I talk about world politics and world events and everything like that. That's in a normal news show. But I want to do something lighthearted for my first one and something that would grab a lot of attention, which I think a good Star Wars story always gets people's attention, right? Anyway, so like and subscribe to my channel. Check out my vlogs if you haven't been already. Those are a daily thing. This has been Zakitude News. I hope you found it enlightening and educating, or at the very least, a little bit entertaining. You all have a good day.